Yeah.
But let's come to the category of one. How does
Mm-hmm.
one become category of one? Because category of one sounds very exciting.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? So a couple of different things. I think the most important thing. So when we think about category of one, I think about niche and voice, right? Niche and leadership, voice, and presence. So niche, leadership, voice, presence. So let's talk about niche. So niche simply is the act of focusing in your offer on a specific group of people. Seth Godin might call this the minimum viable market. You know, for a lot of online service-based businesses, a minimum viable market works really well. So who could you specifically help? You know, and targeting it on that. And so you can target in on the who, or you could target in because you offer something, a teaching that is superbly specific, you know? So there's two ways to kind of niche in. That's really important because if we think about the confused mind, you know, and the, you know, how much stimulus the average person has on a day-to-day basis, it's really important that you are memorable and that they're clear about what you do and how you help them. So niching is very important. For us, we really niche in sort of two areas. Look, we're going to help you with your messaging, your niching, and your market, like your position. That is what's going to help you lead, but also in terms of who we talk to. So I think about we call them SAFIs, self-actualized female innovators. So these are educated women. They've typically come from the corporate world, very experienced, great background. And for them, they are seeking to take that, you know, they've already started businesses. And for them, it's about really showing up as the powerhouses that they are, right? So it's like, so niching is these two aspects. So there's that, you know, niching. The other aspect is your leadership, like your voice. And here we go back to the world of online marketing. If you haven't found your voice, you are going to begin to default and sound like everybody else. Like we were talking about Marie Forleo earlier. You know how Marie Forleo, she kind of talks like this sometimes, and she, you know, she has these vocal inflections where she's joking around, and she actually kind of sounds a little bit like Oprah. I think she gets Oprah's vocal inflections, which become Marie Forleo's vocal inflections. And now all of a sudden, everybody has that vocal inflection. They're talking about building a life and business you love. They're being influenced by Marie Forleo, which is an amazing thing, but they haven't found their voice yet. So they can never be a category leader because they're being a category follower.
Yeah.
Right. So that's,
or copycat. I feel,
or yeah.
You see everyone's website look the same. Everyone has the coffee cup picture.
Oh my gosh. I know. Right. Or on the beach, like the thoughtful, hell no.
And I'm sure I have these pictures too. It is almost as if the whole industry, also designers and graphic designers are, you know, push you in that direction. And at some point you have to like, nope, no, I don't want this.
Yeah, I want to be in a category of one.
Yeah.
You know? So I think, you know, so we start out with niching. We think about really uncovering your leadership voice. You could only do that through creating material, like finding, you know, speaking, connecting, finding, you know, your voice as a leader and stepping into that and really making sure it's distinct. And then the next part is really about positioning. And I think this is this decision. And for us, like, we encourage people to position themselves at the high end. That's the work that we do with sort of at the high end. It's so much better up here. You know, it's so much better up here at the high end. But how do you do that? And it becomes about what you don't do. It becomes about who you are associated and aligned with. And it also comes from really being very intentional about showing up as a premium brand. Yeah. So those three things all help you move into this place of being in a category of one.